Welcome guys. Now we will start our next topic, which is tripping. What is tripping and tripping circuit? This is one of the very common philosophy that you will see in production. One is tripping circuit, another one is control circuit. So I will give you a brief introduction on this one so that you can prepare your mind and clear your concept. Okay, what is tripping and what is a tripping relay? In electrical engineering, a protective relay is a relay device designed to trip a circuit breaker when a fault is detected. The need to act quickly to protect circuits and equipment often require protective relays to respond and trip a breaker within a few thousands of seconds or milliseconds. When relay senses quantity is more or less than the preset value, it will issue circuit opening command that is called trip command. The circuit used for tripping command is called trip circuit. So the down definition is prepared by me. It is very simple to understand, and the upper one is a textbook definition. So what is basically a tripping relay or tripping circuit? Relay definition we have already studied. That relay is a sensing device. Once the relay sense a value, measured value is more than the set value, after preset time it will give the tripping command. Tripping command is issued and the contact of the relay will operate, and through a circuit then it will be calling as a tripping circuit. The tripping command will be issued and breaker will trip. So this is how the tripping relay and tripping command is taking place. Here for your understanding, I have drawn a very simple tripping circuit diagram. This is not what you will see in a schematics. I will show you in schematics later, but let's, for understanding the concept, it's very good drawing. So here you can see this is the circuit breaker, is named as CB. This is the trip coil. This is the bus bar, and through this circuit breaker it is feeding a load. This is the CT, which is a current transformer. If you don't know about the current transformer, don't worry, just understand that it's reducing the current so that relay can measure it easily. Okay, so for example, there is a fault on the line. The current will be huge in kiloamperes, and then it will be sensed by the relay. Relay will check the quantity is more than the preset value. Then relay, the contact will operate, and it will, when this is operate, this is a common DC coming and just waiting here. When the contact will operate, will be through, and the trip coil will be energized. This trip coil is basically a plunger mechanism. Then we will show you also, and it will hit the mechanism, the breaker, and finally just like a hammering, and it will open the breaker. So this is how the circuit is operating. In this case, this circuit will called as a tripping circuit. This contact we can name it as a tripping contact, and this coil will be named as a tripping coil. This supply can be named as a DC tripping supply. So this is how the production engineer are naming this circuit. Sometimes a relay is not giving trip command directly to the coil, but it is operating a relay, and further tripping is initiated through relay auxiliary contact, and these relays are called as tripping relays. And the relay which is sensing and operating the tripping relay is called as main relay. So this is how the system is working. So this is the very simple diagram for your understanding. Later we will see in the drawings how this circuit is shown. Just remember and try to understand the working principle here. Okay, this is again another circuit. This is shown by a ladder diagram, which is very easy to understand. here is the DC supply available here. This is solid positive, we are calling it as a solid positive, which is coming to through a common bus. This is negative or solid negative. Solid positive and negative means a supply which is coming directly from MJB and it is not controlled through some contactor or something else. And solid positive is distributed through a bus. Okay, then it's coming to the relay. Okay, relay, when sense the fault, it will operate the contact, this contact, and then further this tripping through this contact will be closed. It's coming to here. This is circuit breaker 52A, normally open contact. So if breaker is closed, this will be closed also, and breaker will trip. So this is how the circuit is used. Thank you. So guys, let's see how tripping circuit is look like in the actual drawing. In ladder diagram, it is very easy to understand, but just keep ladder diagram in your mind and let us see how the tripping is happening here. First of all, in this circuit I have noticed that tripping is not direct to trip coil, it is through lockout relay. So first of all, if you go through the drawing, you will see the tripping, a page where tripping is shown. This is line differential distance production, and this is the trip, name is strip here, and this is a test plug. This, when the relay will sense a fault, it will issue a trip command through the binary output contact 1 and 2. Again through test plug, it will energized lockout relay F86.1. They have not mentioned lockout, that's why you need to know the function codes of different relays. So when this relay will operate, then breaker will trip. So let's see another tripping which is related to overcurrent earth fault relay. When this relay operates, it will operate the lockout relay F86.2, and further the tripping will be issued. Okay, now let's see where the tripping command is issued. We'll move to the next page. We can see the contact of these relays are used at sheet 34, 35, 43 and 45. So we have to look at where is the actual tripping is used here. Okay, this is on the next page. Immediately I found TC1. Earlier I have explained that TC1 is not symbol look like auxiliary relay, but it's a tripping coil. So we will see how the 86 1 and 2 are initiating trip. Here you can see when the 86 relay is operated by a differential relay, then further it will include its contact 1 and 3, and the trip will be traveling from our panel RP3 to local control cubicle, and then through this auxiliary contact of the breaker, it is energizing this trip coil. So this is how you will find the tripping circuit in the drawing. So if you know the ladder diagram, you can easily understand how the circuit is functional or working. Another trip is tripping of distance production relay. It is tripping in zone 1, and this tripping is direct, it is not through lockout, it is giving direct trip to the production relay. I will give you a little hint here that it is direct. They don't want to operate lockout in zone 1, because in zone 1 most of the cases auto recloser is required. So if lockout is operated, breaker is locked, it cannot reclose unless someone come and reset the lockout electrically or by hand mechanically. So that's why they have provided this tripping direct. Just information, just keep in your mind, and once we are in our next phases, we will be able to understand in detail. So this is trip. There are two trip coils in circuit breaker. So that was TC1, trip coil 1, and this is strip coil 2. So you can see again here that lockout F86.1 will operate through differential relay, and then it will make tripping through this auxiliary contact, and then this tripping coil 2 will be energized and will trip the breaker. So this is the little understanding. I hope you enjoy the lecture, and let's move to the next lecture now. Thank you.